Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to Apple Tech Talks, and today for this video we'll be talking about the iMac Pro. So the iMac Pro was announced back in June at WWDC 2017. Since then, people, including me, have been buzzing in excitement over the new iMac Pro. I mean, it's essentially a monster Apple computer. I mean, it's literally the Apple computer everyone has waited for. The monster that can accomplish literally any task you throw at it without issues. But after taking a look at its price tag, who honestly would buy it? It starts at freaking $5,000, but can go up to a beastly $17,300. Would you honestly pay a good portion of your salary to buy this computer? And then that's when people start asking, who is the iMac Pro meant for? And that's exactly what I'm going to be answering in this video. But before we can answer the big million-dollar question, let's actually go through what the iMac Pro can do. First of all, the iMac Pro's design is gorgeous. Sure, it's not that different from the standard iMac, but its accessories and the iMac Pro in dark gray really give it a stealthier look, and it just is, there's nothing else in the market that looks like it. Plus, if you're using it late at night, it can make for a cool effect. But sure, new color, so what? It's not enough to get me out of bed. But of course there's more. The second thing that makes the iMac Pro stand out from its competitors, and even the other iMacs, is the processor. An 18-core Intel Xeon chip that's capable of running up to 4.5 gigahertz speeds. That is insane. For reference, the current maxed out iMac can get up to speeds up to 4.2 gigahertz, and the processor is a quad-core Intel Core i7, and that was already considerably powerful. Third is processor. The Macs have never had good processors until now. The iMac Pro comes with a Radeon Pro Vega chip. You've probably not heard of it because it's debuting with the iMac Pro. That means it's actually not been released yet, so no other computer in the market will have this chip. I really can't wait to see how the Radeon Vega Pro chip stacks up to all the other amazing graphics cards on some of the other computers. Fourth is memory. The iMac Pro can hold up to a monstrous 128 gigabytes of memory. That is absolutely insane. For reference, the current maxed out iMacs can hold up to 64 gigabytes of internal memory, and that is already overkill. 128 gigabytes of RAM will allow you to do so much more. You shouldn't experience any lag when multitasking or doing any kind of intensive task. Plus, the RAM in the iMac Pro is DDR4, which is a step up from DDR3 in the previous generation iMacs. Something that did upset me is that the iMac Pro's memory is non-expandable. So the capacity of memory that you order is the one that you get, and you cannot change it. My fifth point is storage. The iMac Pro can hold up to 4 freaking terabytes of internal storage, and it's on SSD. So accessing those files will be snappy. Sixth, let's talk I/O. The iMac Pro comes with a range of some of the most useful ports, including 4 Thunderbolt 3 ports, or USB-C, 4 USB 3 ports, 10 gigabit Ethernet port, an SD card slot, and a headphone jack. If that's not enough ports, I don't know what is. Finally, the display. If everything I talked about on the iMac Pro weren't enough, the iMac Pro also comes with a freaking 5K display at a resolution of 5120 by 2880. It also goes up to 500 nits of brightness and has a P3 wide color gamut. It's the dream machine that all of us, including me, all want to have. To answer the question posed at the beginning of the video, who will actually buy the iMac Pro? Well, let's look at all the features I talked about. We saw the gorgeous redesign, the stealthy new color, the insane processor, the incredible memory, the jaw-dropping graphics, the monstrous storage capacity, the wide range of I/O, and the amazing display. Do people actually need these features? Absolutely not. The iMac Pro is meant for pros, hence the word Pro in its name. In other words, people who will be buying the iMac Pro will only be buying it for their own work. The iMac Pro is meant for video professionals, from filmmakers like me, to 3D animators, to video creators, to video editors, to pretty much anybody working in the music or movie industry. It's not meant for the average consumer because we just simply don't need that kind of power. And we also don't demand that kind of power. For YouTubers who work full-time, the iMac Pro kind of seems like a no-brainer to me, especially for those YouTubers that shoot in 4K, 8K, or even 10K resolution. Personally, I shoot in 1080p, and my MacBook Pro 2016 is handling the footage just fine. Plus, I'm a student, so I don't have a $17,000 plus budget. I am also aware that the Mac Pro 2018 will be coming out probably shortly after the iMac Pro is going to be released to the public. So it's even a little bit more awkward because the iMac Pro and the Mac Pro essentially are for the same people. They're both for video professionals that will use their computer for their work. I will be making a video on the Mac Pro next, so don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss it. You can learn more about the iMac Pro in the link in the description below. It comes out, I believe, this December, so if you're a video professional, maybe you should consider it. Plus, if you're interested, I'm leaving the full list of specs on Apple's website in the link in the description below. In this video, I only mentioned the major specs, but trust me, there are plenty of other ones. Honestly, if you're a tech head like me, you'll be amazed by the monster specs that appear on the iMac Pro. If you want to learn more about the iPhone 8, click this box right here to watch my full rumor roundup on the iPhone 8. If you want to watch all my videos on Mac products, you can click this box right here. Subscribe to my channel by clicking this box right here, and subscribe to my main channel, News Now, where I make videos on anything that's not Apple related. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will see you very hopefully soon in the next video where I'll be talking about the Mac Pro.